Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. I am so excited to be showing you guys these little flip-flop, I don't even know, it's the mini project from our March 2025 kit called Mint Blue Academia. Here's a little preview of that kit, and as always, it is linked in the description of this video. We hand design all of our kits, and we use elements from digital paper packs to true vintage snippets and so much more so that you guys can get this coordinating kit. Here's one of them that I already made, and I used Instagram to film a video, and I'm going to insert that right here. It's just a really quick, brief version on how to make it. In this YouTube video, we're actually going to dive in, and I'm going to give you guys lots of tips and tricks, and it's going to be super great. So if you want more in-depth, just stick around for that. If not, just head over to Instagram. The one I make today does turn out to be my favorite, and it does incorporate more of those neutral colors. You can see here I added the cutest little charm. There's a better angle. Live your dream. And I have two more right here that I have prepped and ready to go because I didn't know which one I'd want to be using. These are from our spring charm collection, and we are doing a drop in just a few days. So make sure you are following along so that you can snag some of these goodies. The spring collection is just going to be some new paper pads, charms, and a lot of other fantastic goodies. So without further ado, I think we can just jump into the video. So I'm going to set this beautiful one aside just for now. We'll put it over here, and we are going to put all these aside. I already prepped and inked everything and scored everything, but I'm going to be telling you all my tips and tricks so that you can follow along and do the same. So again, if you want this kit, it is linked in the description of this video. It's only in the March kit, and you can get that by either subscribing or buying the kit on Etsy. And again, that is linked. All right, let's jump into it. So I'm going to be using the Distress ink in the color Vintage Photo, and then some art glitter glue that I've put into this small bottle. Your first step is you're going to be needing to grab these two pieces. I printed the kit on this neutral color just because it didn't take up a lot of ink. It's just a light neutral color. And I just wanted the backs of my tags to have some color. That was what I was really worried about, but it's up to you. Tip number one of the day is you're gonna need to fold this piece like this. And the tip I wanna share is that when I was folding this is my first piece I folded, and why? It was because then I could just fold this and line it up with where that fold was, like that. And it just created a clean look where I didn't have to worry about this little flap not being able to fold over, just because sometimes getting the exact fold can be a little bit difficult. So that's my first tip, is to fold this first and then fold this to the line like that. Here's the orientation. So I'm gonna have the brown paper on the left and this writing paper on the right, and this is my next piece. And again, everything is inked, but I'm just going to glue it on. I do also want to mention that if you do have these papers and you don't want to do the mini project, these papers in the mini project can actually be used throughout a journal, or you could make the mini project and print the kit again and also use it in your journal, because the elements are just super versatile. Like, they can kind of be used wherever, but this is just one of the many ways that you can use this kit. That's what I love about digitals, is that there's just so many ways to use it. So I glued on that paper, and my next step is actually going to be to grab a few certain pieces, and I will do that. So I'm looking for these two and the little word that says "believe there's good" right there, and this piece, that's a layering piece, and finally this piece, which I've already folded and inked. So let's jump into this next step. We're creating a little bit of a collage. I can show you on this one, but I created a collage. I also created it to be a pocket. So for example, if I wanted to put a tag in like that, it works, and it's so cute. So you can do that, or you can glue the papers all the way to the paper. So my first two pieces are just simply going to be these two, and I'm going to glue them kind of like that. So I kind of saw where that went. And we'll do it just kind of just like that. Doesn't need to be exact, just do what feels right. Then my next piece is this little number right there. I do admit that the lighting in this room, I don't know if it's great for filming, so I need to reevaluate and maybe come up with something new, because it's not been great. It's good for like maybe 30 minutes and then the sun changes position and then I don't know, it's been a little bit of a hassle and it's really bothersome because then you guys can't see all of the beautiful colors and everything. So I need to figure something out. All right, so I just made a little bit of a cluster. It's nothing crazy. How cute would lace be with this? I think that'd be adorable. Just kind of maybe add it in that corner. It would be awesome. But I'm trying to just show you guys the bare essentials, and then I'm going to turn it into a pocket. Again, you can glue it down if you would like. I love doing pockets though because it uses less glue and it's versatile. Even if you don't put anything in it, it's there, it's ready. It's great. I love it. All right, so there is that finished piece. We'll get nice and close up for you guys. It's coming together already so quick. Now we're gonna add this little tab on. Just do that. I wanted this tucked behind. That is up to you. Now it is time to glue both sides together. You guys, you could leave this open as a pocket if you want. And I'm going to do that on this one. I'm gonna try it out. I like to just mix it up. I love to have like hidden features in junk journaling. It's just one of my favorite things about it. So now this is actually a pocket. Let's make sure that gets glued all the way down before I get too excited. Sometimes I'll just add a clip on, especially if I'm kind of trying to be efficient and trying to hurry and show you guys the process. I'll add the clip on just so it can fully dry. Okay, we can move on to the other side. So next side is these they're faux file folder pockets, but they already have the little tab on them, which I thought was kind of a fun thing to try. And then we're going to put tags in. So first things first is kind of just lay them out and see if you have a general like layout that you prefer. I like to start with the bottom and top and then put on that middle piece. So I will go ahead and do that. We'll start with the top. And you're just gonna need a really thin line of glue. Just really gently put that on, because the tags, we want them to have plenty of room to slide in and out. So I just like to take my time. It's really hard for me to talk and do this because it's just a little difficult. So I'm gonna put this in a spot that looks good to me and really get down these two corners. These two corners always seem to be the ones that want to come up. Then I'm gonna do the exact same thing to the bottom. While this is drying, I may as well put these on to really get those corners down. Like that. Do that bottom one. Forgive me if I just stop talking, because I get so focused on those edges that it's really hard for me to multitask, or I sometimes will just start talking slow or quiet. Sometimes I'll randomly find myself whispering. Then I just match it to whatever I did on the top. I try to do the same distance from the bottom. These little clips do make such a big difference when it comes to just securing. I don't know, I keep them with me for a lot of projects. It's really handy dandy. Then for this middle one, you're gonna just place it in between. Like you'll just find the even spacing that looks good between the top and the bottom. There is no correct way to do it really. It's just kind of what you want to happen. That is way too much glue. That's gonna be a problem. I think here, just wipe it off a little bit and then put it on the very edge. That's good. And again, find that spot that just looks nice to you. There we go. And of course, there's always the chance that your corners, like some extra glue will get on there and you won't be able to slide your tag in. That's always a chance. So I like to just pretty quickly just kind of run a little paper under the corners and just test it out. and then it should just slide in. I do admit they're a little bit of a tight fit. That's because I love how it looks. I don't want the tags to be like way too small. But the more you put it in and out, the looser it'll get. Little tip on the tags. So I prepped these because they do take a while. They're just a little tedious. And I put a little bit of glue on the top and the bottom of the knot so it stays secure. This makes a big difference. And I really recommend it. So there's that little tip. And it'll just make your journals last longer and everything look good. It's great. Let's remove these little clips and put our last tag in. Okay, that one went in very easily. All right. Wow, it's coming along. So we have a few pieces that we need to add on still. It's just these 3, as you will see, and they just go on right here. But you could put them on the tags. You could put them on the other side. Whatever is good to you. Sometimes I'll use these tweezers to help me get a better view of if it's like a good placement so my big fingers don't get in the way. I also tried out this the other day. It's kind of fun. I just did like a little tape on there, and then I grabbed the tweezers and I just placed it and I secured it, and it actually seems to hold pretty good, but I still think I prefer the glue just because it's so much easier to get the corners of the little pieces, and it's honestly less messy than the other one, but it is still fun for me to try these new things. All right, if you have some fun stamps, I think it'd be really cute to do like a dark brown stamp on these little tabs. That's a fun idea. Just an option, but we still have one more thing to do. So let's take a look at this one. I wanted to add a really cute eyelet with a fun charm. Can you guys see the charm? Okay, I'm trying to angle it so you can see it. Really cute. And as you can see, I attached it onto this string, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So your first step is you're going to need your eyelet puncher. I always tend to do the larger hole size, even if it's for the smaller eyelet. To me, that just works best. I want the top of the eyelet on the side that doesn't have the charm. And I'm just going to secure that. Let's see. That one worked really good. Sometimes the eyelet thing doesn't work as smoothly as I want it to. So this is good. All right, next step, you're going to get your string. You're going to poke the string through the front of the eyelet. I have some really thick string, so we'll see if I can get it through. Sometimes I will use like a pencil or something to help poke it through. That worked good. All right, so now you have this, and we need to add on our charm. So which charm do I want to do? Which one matches the vibe better? I have this really cute circle. It's actually a cabochon, so you could put a little piece inside, and I have this really pretty bird. So I'm thinking, I think personally I'm gonna go with the bird. And you guys taught me this, because ready, instead of separating them, you guys will be so proud of me, you just go like that, and it works a little bit better, a lot better actually. Then you just close it, and it's a way simpler process than what I was doing. So there it is. How stunning. And then of course you got to finish off the tag, so you got to do the little knot method, pull it tight, and again I'm going to add glue right here to secure this so that it just, especially thicker string, it doesn't like to stay. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna cut where I think looks good. Oh, there we go. And look at that, you have a super cute charm. Oh my goodness, it is too cute to believe. And then the way it goes into a journal is you just glue down this flap. So let's say I glue it down into a journal. Let's see, I have actually a notebook I could show you guys with. So here's your journal, and then you could glue, I mean, whatever side you like most, you could put facing up. And you just glue that tab down like that, and it flips. And it's just like a mini journal page inside of a journal. You can do it this way, have it flip out, which I feel like that makes the most sense. And here they are, my two completed flip flaps. I don't know what to call them. I'll come up with a better name in the thumbnail. Cute. They're just so fun, versatile. You can use the kit elements in more ways than just this little folio, but it is up to you. And what a fun chance to use some charms. Again, the digital kit is linked in the description of this video, so you guys can check it out and maybe try making this. You can also, I'm sure with your own supplies, make something similar at home. It's just a fun idea for you guys to explore and try out. And I hope you guys love this kit. It's been a really fun one. So there's that. I'm really excited to show you guys more of the journal, and we will see you in the next video. I don't know. Ending these videos is always so strange for me, but goodbye, and we will see you in the next one.